Hello everyone, we're here at the Ryde Aquatic and Leisure Centre for the final of the U15A's Grand Final between Glebe and Norwest Strikers. Two teams on your screen there. And we're just about underway. Glebe playing in the maroon and white singlets, attacking the right of your screen. Strikers there with the white, running towards the left. I have Aaron McCarthy in the commentary booth with me today. Aaron, what are you expecting from this game?
Yeah, hi Paul. Well, the Strikers have had a dominant year this year, so it'd be hard not to go past them today. But yeah, it should be an exciting match.
Well, both teams played their semi-final earlier in the day. They played those games at Hurstville and moved down here to Ryde for the finals. The two umpires there, Riley and Lachlan. So as we mentioned, Strikers would be the heavy favourites for this game.
Early shot on goal. And we've got a 16-yard. We'll Glebe with early possession.
Yeah, they're playing well, looking to get around the high pressure, but Strikers with an interception. Well defended. Quick use of the boards from the Glebe player. Another opportunity for Strikers here. Here's a chance and a goal. Malachi Mashaya there on the left post. Ball came in from the right side of the circle off the boards. Passed across. Let's have a look at the replay. Keeper made the initial save. And an easy tap in on the left post there. That's Strikers taking the lead 1-0 in the first half.
Good work of the boards early on by Strikers. Quite a strong forward defence Strikers have. They're putting a lot of pressure on them.
I think the key is to try and switch the ball out and try that outlet pass on the boards as quick as we can. Here's another quick chance for Glebe. Good skill there to retain possession.
Like a wall of defence. Was that a shot on goal? Come off a foot.
I mean, just outside the circle as well. Glebe have to work it out from the back once again.
Oh, great back stick. Good early pass. And a turnover. Oh.
It's a good opportunity for Glebe.
Yeah, good bit of skill there from Angus.
Holding possession.
Shot on, second chance.
Just wide on that second shot. The Glebe defenders need to show a bit more patience. They're doing well with the transfer at the back. They just need to one or two more times to eliminate those high forwards. Here comes that white wall again. Good save.
Yeah, they're definitely dominating the mid-court area. And a raised ball.
Free hit to Glebe. So go around the back once more.
That's better. Bit of time. They're pushing really high though, aren't they, the strikers?
The pressure's on the defenders. They just need to try not to hesitate once they receive that pass. Just gives those high forwards time to close down their space.
Yeah, and we have a corner. Again, a lot of pressure.
They're scrambling well, the Glebe defenders, but they've just got too much work to do. Need to try and hold possession themselves up the other end of the court. First corner of the game here. The strikers. The Glebe defenders getting all their protective gear on. Goalkeeper doing the right thing, just standing out of the goal, make sure everyone's ready.
Good save.
Well defended. Keeper got behind the first shot, and the defenders were alert to close down the second shot. See if Glebe can hold possession the other end of the court. Here's a chance.
Jeez. Oh. Just kicked it out with his back left leg. Good goalkeeping.
Here's a chance for Glebe.
Good defence. Better use of the balls though from Glebe to go around that press.
Yeah, they found a good angle. Got the ball into the circle. And the goalkeeper proving to be an immovable object. Coming out to put pressure on the ball. Strikers with another chance.
Yeah, good defence.
Just drew the obstruction. And the strikers forward. Good skill. Unable to get a shot away or draw a corner, so well defended once again. Glebe with the 16.
And Glebe need to be careful. His strikers love attacking down that right-hand side.
Another opportunity. It was a nice turn. Keeper behind that first shot. Here go strikers once more. Well cleared. You see how easy strikers are working the ball out of their own defence. Just two passes. That press from Glebe not as effective as it is when the Glebe defenders have the ball. See the strikers forwards here surrounding this free hit.
Another counter-attack.
And they just picked off that pass. The Glebe defence had a lot of work to do. And a shot. Oh, and a goal. In the 10th minute, Dylan Wilson didn't need to be asked twice when this ball came to him.
No.
Nice, quick flick. Straight in the top left of the goal. So Just good work down the boards, down that right side again, as you pointed out, Aaron. That's where strikers are doing all their attacking. And that takes Norwest out to a 2-0 lead over Glebe in the final of the under-15As competition in the Sydney Indoor Hockey Association for 2013. Big thank you once again to... Another chance of strikers, well saved twice by the keeper. Big thank you to Alan Wiggins and all the volunteers that work so hard to run this competition.
Yeah, just going back to that goalie, having all that space, Dylan was perfect to really show his skill in that respect. Actually, his technique was perfect.
Yeah, the shot was basically unstoppable. The keeper had no chance.
Definitely signs of a fight here from Glebe. Oh, great save.
Some good skill to get the ball into the circle for the shot.
One-on-one.
Keeper stood firm. Another chance. Well defended. You could see the one of the other defenders standing on the right post there, getting their body in the way of the shot.
As a goalkeeper, I love seeing that. Your defence helping you out.
Especially when they're not wearing as much padding, Aaron. Glebe just unable to hang on to possession in attack. And again, strikers finding it very easy to find their own way back into attack. Nice easy pass down the boards. Those Glebe high forwards need to work a bit better as a team up the front to block out all those options, those easy options. Make the strikers' defenders work their way out, as the Glebe defenders having to work hard to get out of defence.
Yeah, agree, Paul. Slight obstruction maybe.
Looked like Glebe were building to something before that free hit. Give the ball straight back to the strikers. Just under 7 minutes remaining in this first half. Norwest still leading Glebe 2-0. It was well defended there. They had a 2-on-1.
Wow, great drag. Lost it in the end.
There's a chance for Glebe. First time shot.
Oh,
off the post.
The post? Whoa, in a corner.
Corner ball put deliberately back over the back line. Goalkeeper was beaten. That shot's come off the post. The goalkeeper took the rebound straight out the back line under pressure from the striker. And here's an opportunity for Glebe to get on the scoreboard. Behind by 2 goals. I'm sure they'd love to start bridging that gap with this opportunity. Oh, well saved on the line.
Great save.
There's a good flick. Yeah, that was heading in.
Good Dylan Wilson again. Doing a blinder again.
In the right spot. Again, as a goalkeeper, Aaron, you'd be happy to see defenders doing their job.
Yeah, they takes a lot of courage to be a postman, that's for sure.
postman on that occasion, you'd say he delivered, Aaron.
He's done his job for me, that's for sure.
You can see the Glebe defence not putting as much pressure on, just resorting to a half-court defence. And the strikers finding the gaps for the passes. Glebe get another free hit. Less than 5 minutes to go in this half. That's a great ball. Good interception. End to end. Raised ball. Glebe player unable to control it.
It's a good little comeback Glebe have made in the last 2-3 minutes. Putting a lot more pressure on them. Great forward defence.
Just hadn't gotten back to 3 metres. That's a good tackle. Earned the free hit. There's definitely a size differential between these two teams as well, so good to see the smaller player pulling off a big tackle. So stick obstruction. Strikers straight back into attack. So 1 on 3.
Great control of the ball.
Those players need to get their sticks down around him. Oh, he's gotten through.
Great drag.
He's found the gap. The Glebe come away with it. Here's a chance. In the circle. Defender just gets a stick out. Glebe with a shot.
Another save.
Well saved by the keeper. Strikers away. Pressure on. Well defended.
A bit of a stick.
Quick free hit for the strikers.
Oh.
Into the circle and a goal again. Dylan Wilson makes the score 3-0 in the 18th minute. He started the shot, brings it.
Pulls the trigger, bang. Great goal.
Again to the right of the goalkeeper.
Very dangerous. That's the natural side for flicking, so you can wind up and have all the power he wants from there.
It was well executed. Got down low, brought the ball in the circle with one motion and got the shot away.
Hope Glebe don't give up too quickly now. They've had a good 2 or 3 minutes up there attacking, and their percentage of getting the ball into the goalie's pads have been good, so hopefully they continue that. The percentages will come soon.
We see that a lot with indoor. One team will work hard, hold possession for 3 or 4 minutes, and just the first opportunity goes the other way, and a couple of goals get scored. Just on a minute left in the first half. Norwest with a 3-0 lead over Glebe. Your last chance here for strikers in this half. First shot saved.
Oh.
And a follow-up goal. Sanjit Kilayakuma there. Picks up the rebound, sneaks the ball in past the second attempt from the goalkeeper. So
Just snuck underneath her.
It's a good save after Dylan Wilson's shot.
Oh.
Keeper got their pads, did everything right, just went over the top of the ball. And Kilayakuma there takes strikers to a 4-0 lead just outside of half-time. Final chance for Glebe.
And did the goalkeeper just score? Kicked it down the other end.
Good clearance. They know there's not long left. Siren due to go any second. There it is. And half-time in this under-15A's grand final. Norwest Strikers leading Glebe 4-0. Stay tuned for the first half highlights.
Strikers? Norwest Strikers. Norwest Strikers. Norwest Strikers. Norwest Strikers. Norwest Strikers.
We're back here for the second half of the Under-15A's Grand Final. Norwest Strikers leading Glebe 4-0. Aaron, what did you make of that first half?
Well, I think the first 5-10 minutes showed how dominant Norwest Strikers were with their forward defence, their press. So I think the second half, Glebe really need to come back in the midfield a little bit more and play a little bit smarter and go around the boards a little bit more, get around that forward press they have.
There's an early chance for Glebe. They'll definitely need to get on the board very quickly in this second half if they're to bridge the gap. Try to tie this game up.
No, on Glebe, Paul, they won't give up. They'll always keep fighting.
That's true. As I mentioned earlier, that both teams have played semi-finals this morning. We might start seeing some tied legs at the back end of this game. Another chance for Glebe. Loose ball across the face of goal.
Oh, they're always dangerous.
The keeper's on the other side of the goals, expecting just covering that post when the ball squirts out. There was no attacker available to pounce on that. The strikers find themselves in a familiar position, attacking the Glebe goal. Already you can see the Glebe players are just fighting that bit harder in defence, really getting down low and early around the strikers' ball carriers just to try and reduce the amount of time they have on the ball. Here we go again.
There's that wall again and the counter-attack. Oh, great save.
Keeper came out early, top of the circle. Well defended by Glebe.
Well controlled. Oh, unlucky.
They've worked it into the circle very well. Just couldn't get that shot away.
Good signs, though.
There's definitely more intensity from Glebe in the second half.
Good use of the boards. Inside the circle. Yes, and a corner. Great fight.
They're holding on to possession a lot better, and they've got the results already this half. With the corner. First 5 minutes of this half definitely has been all Glebe. They'd like to convert this possession and pressure into a goal. Start pegging back this sizable lead.
Oh, good save again.
Just rebounded onto a defender's foot. The keeper got down early to that save. There's a chance.
Oh, great save.
Again, you can see that high defensive pressure earning the turnovers.
Yeah, definitely. Interesting defensive corner then. The goalkeeper chose to stay on the line, which for indoor is a bit unusual, but the defender held his own at the top and got a deflection.
Chance for strikers, first in the half. Good positioning by the goalkeeper.
Well, both goalkeepers are doing well, aren't they? They're certainly making their basic saves look good.
Here's a chance. The defender came back across, made the crucial tackle before the shot was made.
Free hit to Glebe.
Much better release of the ball after that transfer. Not as much hesitation, just quickly drill the ball down the boards. Took a deflection off the defender that was scrambling across. And Glebe will retain possession. They're definitely doing everything with a lot more pace this half, and that's helping them hold on to the ball a lot more.
It's totally agree, Paul.
Good tackle.
They're finding a few more places in the circle as well. The leads are a lot quicker now too. Let's hope it continues for Glebe. They're trying everything they have. The defence of Norwest is so strong.
Chance for strikers.
Good save again.
Oh, that's clever defensive play. She knew she had a player right behind, didn't try and turn on her weak side, just gave the ball to one of her teammates to make a nice clearance.
Yeah, it's a great thing about indoor hockey. The goalkeepers are a lot more involved with that, more team orientated with passes and strategies and decisions. I love it.
I'm sure back when you were playing, Aaron, you would have had to be taping up your buckles so you wouldn't be scratching the court. The old metal buckles that you had.
As embarrassing as it is, yes I was. In a hot hall in Mackay, North Queensland.
It's a nice pass.
Mind you, this place can get quite hot too.
Here we go.
Oh, they're just throwing everything at them.
I think that ball after the hit the keeper, it has gone out for 16. Yes, it has. Well, after conceding 4 goals in the first half, the Glebe players are really taking the fight. So as you can see, we're just coming up to the halfway mark of this second half. The scoreline remains 4-0 to Norwest Strikers. Glebe doing everything to get back on the board. Just a foot there. Yeah, it was a bit of an easy pass to find that player in the circle. The shot went wide.
They're starting to look pretty dangerous up top.
Well, let's hope Glebe don't run out of puff after all this work they've done to turn the first half around. They held possession so much better this half. It's like a completely different team.
I totally agree.
Here we go. It's gone out. As we've seen in other games already, it's very easy to score 3 goals in less than 2 minutes. So they just need to keep up this work and be patient. The goals will come. Another opportunity. They're rolling the subs, trying to keep the pace of the game as high as they can because it's working for them. And the defenders weren't in the right spot there. It was an easy out for strikers. And a bit lucky for Glebe. Defender will just leave that on the line and either work the foot or wait for the defender to knock it out for 16. That's what's occurred. Smart play and an early release. Finds his player at the front. Ball just couldn't be controlled, but he's got it back in. And a shot, powerful shot.
Yeah.
Again on that strong side with that flick. And the keeper just got behind that, deflected over the crossbar. We were saying Glebe can't drop their guard for a second here. They've worked so hard to get on the board. Strikers ready to pounce.
Self pass.
It's good defence on the reverse stick. Now she can get round on a 4 stick. See how she works her way out of trouble here. Good strong turn.
It's a scrambling defence, but they've come out of it okay. And counter attack just on the line, was it? No, play on.
Stayed in. The keeper monstered the attacker there. Trapped the ball, looked up, saw the keeper all over them. Another chance for Glebe now.
Just so strong in there, so low in the circle of strikers. Great technique.
Good tackle. Straight it back into attack. Ball in the circle. Oh. Glebe throwing everything at the strikers.
Yeah, it's just when they get to that circle, it's just... There's that wall. Dangerous here.
Ball beats them over the back line. Well defended. I just have a feeling, Aaron, there's been that much into this second half, something's about to crack. Coming up to the 14th minute, neither team troubled the scorers yet in the second half.
No, it's been very easy.
Here's another chance for strikers. Oh. Goalkeeper covered that well. Popped up from the defender's stick. Goalie readjusted to get a glove onto that. Goes out for the 16. Good position. Well read by the defender. Straight back into attack. And the pass across goal. There we go. Liam Doty takes the score to 5-0, as I was saying.
Yes.
Something was about to happen.
Very nice vision of the ball. He knew his attacker was there and just slipped it. The goalkeeper couldn't do much there. She was in a pretty good position, actually, covering her line.
So that lead now out to 5 goals to 0. Norwest over Glebe. There's a chance for Glebe. Pass across the circle, but didn't have a teammate on that post.
Yeah, it'd start to get frustrating for Glebe after all the circle penetrations they've had and no outcome. So they just got to keep at them, keep doing what they're doing.
Patience.
Patience, yes.
Patience. It's been working for them. They just haven't got that final result. Another chance for strikers. Their turn to hold on to possession. No,
Oh, here we go. Oh, quick free hit.
Off the board, self-pass. Straight to the circle. Picked off.
Yeah, you can start to see the difference in teams now. The strikers are taking their free hits really quickly.
Here we go again. That's good, tough defence. There's a shot coming.
Oh,
And tapped in on the post.
Bounced off the keeper's pads by the looks. To that waiting
Malachi
attacker.
Mashai, I think that was, takes the score to 6-0. It's good skill.
Oh.
Keeper got to it. And there we have that player on that left post again. Second goal for the game for Malachi. Takes his team to a 6-0 lead.
It's a cruel game sometimes indoors, isn't it?
Just in blink of an eye, goals can be scored. Another chance for them. Oh,
Whoa.
again, same play. Malachi there again for his hat-trick. Takes a score to 7-0.
Yep.
It's coming up to, you can see, 3.5 minutes to go in the game. So after all that effort from Glebe in the second half, just couldn't find the back of the net themselves. And in the space of under 2.5 minutes, strikers put 3 more on the board.
Yeah, all from that slip pass left, actually. Is that finding that angle on that left on the goalkeeper's right post?
That's probably one of the differences in the teams. Strikers always have someone on the post when the ball's in the circle. We've seen a few times Glebe putting a pass across the face of goal and no one there to meet it.
Yes, you're right. Well, Glebe are obviously under a bombardment now.
I think they're running out of puff. Ball came up off a defender's stick for a penalty corner. Norwest will be looking to extend the lead even further. Just on 2 minutes to go in this game.
Changing up tack a little.
It's a good way to run down the clock. They're in no hurry.
Ooh.
It's a good interception. The ball ended up under the goalkeeper, so it's automatic obstruction and a corner. There
Nice.
was looked like Sanjit there just waiting for the easy tap in. The defender got in front. Good positioning. Always have to defend from in front in that position. Another shot straight into the keeper's chest plate.
That's good goalkeeping, 2 in a row for him. Again, let's hope there's a Glebe player up there floating around for that through pass.
Good quick ball movement. There's a
Oh, there it
chance. He was there. Defenders up and in. It's a good drag to get past those two flat sticks.
Good hockey.
Not long to go now.
Counter attack.
Final chance. Keeper makes the save. And that's it. We have full time here in the under-15A's grand final. Norwest Strikers taking out the game 7-0 against a very hard-working Glebe. That scoreline not really reflective of the way the game went, but still 7-0 Norwest over Glebe. Well done to both teams. Some highlights coming up, as well as an interview from the sideline.
We're here with the winners of the under-15A's grand finals. Can you please tell me your name?
Dylan.
So you guys dominated the game. Did you have any game plan for it?
Score more goals in the opposition was the main game plan.
Yeah, well you did that. 7-0 is quite a big goal difference. How did you guys play? You play very strongly as a team together. Do you have extra trainings that you do?
No, we just play 10 up on Sunday afternoons or mornings sometimes. We just play.
Yeah. And throughout the season, apart from winning the grand final, obviously, what else was your highlight?
Winning the semi, that was a close one. We were 2-0 down at half-time and came back to win 4-3.
Well done on that. Congratulations on your win and well done for the season.
Thank you.